I'm going to turn the camera around. You guys don't want to see me. Live in the LinQ Promenade. It's a weekly live update. Let's see, wait a few minutes. You can't see it. What does it look like? Hit the button. Nobody in just yet. Maybe they had enough with my live yesterday. Maybe everybody had enough of hearing my voice yesterday already. It's a weekly live update with the LinQ Promenade. Weekly live in the LinQ Promenade. All right. Live in the LinQ Promenade. The day after 4th of July here in Vegas. Wednesday, July 5th. Down here in the LinQ Promenade. All right. This is a weekly live update. Let's see. Wait a couple minutes. See if anybody else jumps in here. And then we'll get started. For now, this is what it looks like right now in Vegas on a Wednesday afternoon, the day after 4th of July in the LinQ Promenade. Yep, so we did a video yesterday. I went live yesterday evening for the fireworks outside of Caesars, but maybe, you know, with all the people, the Wi-Fi or networks around here couldn't handle all the bandwidth because it got really pixelated. So we put up a new video that we recorded, edited, and put up of the fireworks and what it was like down here for 4th of July. Posted that earlier today, so check it out if you want to. If not, that's fine too. But if you want to see what July 4th celebration is like here in Vegas, at least on the Strip, go ahead and check out that video. We put it up this morning, which is fun. And I have to say, you know, being here for July 4th was nuts. It's just so much fun being down here. People are on vacation, of course. You're in Vegas, so that's another check, right? Maybe a lot of people were winning money because everybody was just so happy yesterday. And it was really cool to see the fireworks going off of Caesar's Palace. Hey, Lisa. It was really fun to see the fireworks going off at Caesar's Palace last night. I know downtown Fremont Street was nuts also for the fireworks at the plaza. Really cool stuff yesterday. So let's get into it. So let's see. Let's get started with just some news updates. Just kind of give you a heads up on what's going on here in Vegas. So 4th of July was busy. It's still busy today. Today's Wednesday. And I know federal employees had a holiday on Monday, so had a 4-day weekend. But I don't know about right now. Maybe people are just on vacation, staying in after the 4th here in Vegas. And the MSG Sphere, if you guys don't know what that is what's being nicknamed the Death Star. That's an entertainment facility that's going to be having its first concert in November. That's going to be U2. But they're already starting to plan events right now throughout the summer into the fall leading up to U2. Really cool. The whole thing is lit up already. They're doing some really cool stuff down there, so check it out. Traffic here in Vegas is still a mess. If you're here like Lisa is, you're going to be trying to get a ride share, a taxi. You're probably going to wait. You're going to be in traffic. It's going to take you longer to get places around the valley, especially on the Strip or downtown. Expect to pay more if you're doing ride share. It is going to cost more because there's demand and you're going to be waiting. So be patient. It's not your driver's fault. You know, I'm sure your driver would rather be getting as many rides as they can, not sitting in traffic. So be patient with these guys. And let's see. So I read this morning that there is dialogue happening right now for a high-speed rail between Salt Lake City and Las Vegas. So that's probably still years and years away from happening if it does. But there is a conversation happening right now. about a high-speed rail, just like Southern California to Vegas, from Salt Lake City to Vegas. So we'll see what happens there, and of course we'll keep you guys updated. So this is kind of cool and a little creepy. Circa now has Alexa in all of their rooms. You can order room service, you can make phone calls, you can listen to music, everything that you would do from your phone here in Vegas or the hotel room phone, you can now do with just Alexa, and that's at Circa. So that just happened. Pretty cool to see that. But one thing you got to remember about Alexa's always listening, always listening. So now it's going to be listening to you in your hotel room at Circa. But Circa is one of those properties. Derek Stevens is definitely a visionary when it comes to maximizing the use of technology over at Circa. So pretty cool and not surprising that Alexa is in the rooms, because that's Derek Stevens' things. He's always trying to do whatever's the next best thing, the newest thing, making it easier for hotel room guests. And let's be honest, I mean, the room or the phones in your hotels are pretty disgusting. You see them covered in lint and dust and probably never get cleaned. So pretty cool to see that you could just do that there. So let's see what else. Rio, the property everyone is like rooting for, like really want Rio to come back and be what it once was, because Rio used to be the place to be. The pool, entertainment, really everything about it. Rio was the spot, and now it's a dump. And I'm not saying anything that's not true. I don't not like the Rio. I've stayed there several times, but I know what to expect. Most of the restaurants are gone. Most of the entertainment is gone. It's a dump, and it's really unfortunate. Half the time elevators don't work. There's long lines because of that. So that's just what it is. But they have changed owners, so it's now being managed by a company called Dreamscape. Dreamscape has announced that they're going to put millions of dollars into remodeling the Rio. Exactly what they're going to do, I'm not sure, but they're not going to begin though till end of 2023. The end of this year is where they're going to begin, which makes sense because that's the slower season. Late fall, winter is a slow season, and they're going to start this fall. Hopefully they might be looking good by Super Bowl, because Super Bowl is here in 2024. So that's probably why they're going to start putting some dollars into it, because they don't want to miss out on those Super Bowl dollars. A lot of people are going to be here in Vegas for Super Bowl, whether they're going to the game or just want to be here to take advantage of tailgate parties. Visiting Vegas for the first time next week. Do you know MSG will? Yes. Yep. Yes, Justin. Yep, the Sphere is going to continue to do its thing, and they've made it into an eyeball that looked realistic. They had the flag up there yesterday. They had flames. They're really doing some really cool stuff that you should be able to see. I mean, it's ongoing. So pretty cool. Great question. Hope you have a great time when you're in town next week. Let's see. Oh, and if you're going to be here next week, bring your sunscreen. It's going to be high 100s. Triple digits, like 110s and up. So be prepared for that heat, and don't be fooled by the people that say, oh, it's just a dry heat. No, you're still going to sweat and you're still going to be hot. 110, and it's going to feel every bit of 110 in the shade. And like I said about the dry heat, don't let it fool you. You're going to be sweaty. The bottom of your feet are going to be sweaty in your slippers as you're walking around town. So be prepared to be hot. Sunscreen and hydration. I drank 3 pints of water at breakfast this morning. They were like, do you want anything? You want a margarita? You want a Bloody Mary? I was like, no, I just need a bucket of ice water to hydrate. So be prepared for that. Let's see. So a couple things that are going on this weekend here in Vegas. And like I always mention, you always have all of your circus are going on. You have all of your comedians. All of your Elvis impersonators, all of that stuff is still happening here in town. What I like to highlight here is some stuff that's out of the norm that just comes throughout the year here to Vegas. But if you're looking to spend, you could go to a Vegas show, spend $20 and see a great comic at some of these casinos down here on the Strip, casino properties. They all have them. They all have your John Caparulos, who's hilarious. You know, they're down here. Tape Face, all those guys are down here. Your Cirque shows are down here, which they're all fantastic. I've seen every single one of them except for Mad Apple. Haven't caught Mad Apple just yet. But there's even like a mini show at the Wynn that's completely free. That's down there by the Paracel Bar down there. And that's completely free. So there's a lot going on here in Vegas that you can catch for free or very inexpensive, like the conservatory over at Bellagio, 100% free. The fountains over there at Bellagio, 100% free. The volcano is still going off at Mirage, which is really cool to see. That's going to be going away. So if that's on your list to see and you're going to be in town, make sure you see it because they are going to be tearing that down and putting up bleachers for Formula One here in Vegas. So go check that out if it's on your list. So let's see, a couple things going on. So they've got NBA Con happening here in Vegas at Mandalay Bay. So what is NBA Con? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is going to be there. All of your NBA greats are going to be there. It's really just talking about all of the fashion, the culture that has developed around the National Basketball Association, the NBA, and the superstars, and really, again, the culture that has been created. So that's happening the 7th through the 9th over at Mandalay Bay. Pretty cool. Mandalay Bay is a great property. Check it out. Hey, Lewis, doing great. Hot already here in Vegas. Let's see, Brickfest. If you're a Lego person, which Legos was my absolute favorite when I was a kid, everyone in my family, my aunts, uncles, everybody knew all they needed to get me for my birthday or Christmas. All I ever wanted was Legos. So if you're like me, Brickfest is happening the 8th and the 9th here in Vegas. Check it out. You can just go to Brickfest. Apparently this is a global thing. They have it in London. They have it all around the world. And it's happening here in Vegas for a couple days, the 8th and the 9th. Usher is in town. He's always in town. Usher is always in town. He's going to be here the 7th and the 8th over at the Dolby Theater. That's over at Park MGM. And remember, Park MGM is a 100% smoke-free property. No smoking at all. But it's a pretty chill property. Really nice. And that venue is great for music. So check it out. Garth Brooks is doing his thing. He's over at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, and that's on the 8th and the 9th. And pretty cool that he's doing his thing here in Vegas because Nevada is a very country town. Vegas is a very modern city, but Vegas was started by cowboys. This is cowboy country out here. It's #1 destination for rodeos and all of that stuff. So check it out over there. Check him out. Miranda Lambert, she's another country artist. She's over at the Backed Theater this weekend. She's going to be here the 7th and 8th. And the Backed Theater used to be the Zappos Theater, and that's over at Planet Hollywood over there. So check that out. And they just remodeled the Miracle Mile shops where the Backed Theater is. So totally cool to check out. You've got Blondie's over there, the best breakfast deal in town. You could get 2 eggs, a breakfast meat, and toast for $5.99. Yes, you heard me, $5.99. You could get breakfast at Blondie's over there in the Miracle Mile shops. You also have Oceans, which every item on the menu, I believe, is like $6. And you can get 3 drinks for $12. Really great deal over there, so check that out. And it's a nice break from the Strip and cool off over there in the Miracle Mile shops. So check that out. Velvet Elvis is a free concert that's happening down in the Fremont Street Experience. Now, keep in mind, there are 3 stages down there in the... check it out there, Justin. You've got Blondie's, you've got Oceans, you've got Flights. All great deals for food and drinks. And you know what? It's actually really good. So check it out when you're down there, all indoors. So you don't have to walk down the Strip trying to find somewhere to eat. You know exactly what to expect. And they're not far from each other either. So totally worth checking it out. Let's see, we got, like I said, Velvet Elvis is going to be down on Fremont Street. Now, there's 3 stages down Fremont Street Experience, and they have live music and entertainment all day long on at least one of those stations stages, there's someone performing. There's something going on, and it's 100% free. You can be outside. It's a little bit cooler because of the canopy. The canopy is the Viva Vision light show where they do that there. So it's really cool to get out of the casino, walk down. And you know what? While you're down there, take a walk across Las Vegas Boulevard and check out East Fremont District. They've got great restaurants, live music, chill bars, and it's going to be a quarter of what you would spend on the Las Vegas Strip. And it's just right there, East Fremont Street Experience. And you also have the Container Park. You've got Atomic Liquors down there, where Atomic Liquors, back in the day, they used to have rooftop parties watching the atomic bombs being tested out in the desert. That's where the Killer's song, Miss Atomic Bomb, came from, actually, is a tribute to Miss Atomic Bomb. She was a showgirl here in Vegas back in the day, and she used to go down there with all her showgirl gear on, and they would have big parties watching bombs go off in the desert. So pretty cool story, and definitely a very Vegas story. And that's just right down East Fremont Street, a short walk from the Fremont Street Experience. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, so Thursday through Sunday, they have Tejano Takeover at the Westgate. That's an all-weekend event. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, over there at the Westgate, which again, that's a property that's actually a very nice property, but it doesn't get much other than convention traffic because it is right by the convention center. But it is a cool property to check out. It is really chill, clean, great service. So if you're going to be in town and looking to do something different, head on over to the Westgate. It's not very far from the Strip either. And it's right on the monorail. Actually, you can take the monorail and head right over to the Westgate there and check it out and then head back. So Chingy is going to be over at Ferguson's downtown. Now, you may or may not know Chingy. It's from back in the day, my era. But Ferguson's downtown is actually really cool, and that's right down East Fremont. That's on the East Fremont side. If you're downtown Fremont Street, it's a quick walk down there to the Ferguson's downtown. There's different shops, there's food, there's entertainment. Obviously, I was just talking about Chingy, and it's that part of town that's being revitalized. So you are gonna see some sketchy areas. You are gonna see homeless. You're gonna see that as you're making your way down there. But you're also going to see brand new buildings. You're going to see refurbished buildings, original structures, these old buildings that are being repurposed for today, for 2023. So really cool to see, because that really was the heart of Las Vegas. Downtown, the intersection of Fremont and Las Vegas Boulevard, that is if you look it up on a map and just type in Las Vegas, that's where the pinpoint is going to be. That is the center of Las Vegas. And all of that, before the Strip was what it is now, that was the heart of Las Vegas down there, guys. So really cool to see the city funding all of these projects to bring that area back to life, as Vegas continues to grow. So pretty cool to check out down there. And again, that's Ferguson's downtown. And last but not least, and the reason I bring this up really is because it's over at the Palms, but Melissa Etheridge is going to be at the Pearl Theater at the Palms. Now, everybody knows what's on the Strip, right? Everybody knows what's going on here. That's why I like to talk about off Strip as much as we can, and we don't get paid for any of this. We don't have sponsors for any of this stuff that I talk about. I just think it's nice to do something different when you're here and see things that you wouldn't normally check out while you're here in Vegas. The the Pearl Theater over at the Palms, beautiful venue. They put millions of dollars into remodeling that property, and it is absolutely beautiful. The casino, the dining, the entertainment, the big bar, as soon as you walk in, it's absolutely beautiful and definitely worth checking out if you can. Now, there's really nothing else around there. You've got a dumpy old casino across the street. I'm not even going to mention it. And then you've got the Rio, 5-minute walk right there, 5 minutes from the Palms. Not even worth wasting your time heading over to the Rio if you're here on vacation. But I would definitely, if you can, check out the Palms, because they did an amazing job down there with that property. So that is it, guys. And as always, I will end this with thanking you guys for all of your support on our channel. We recently crossed 11,100. So 111 on our channel. And that's all you guys. And we appreciate you guys' support of our channel, sharing your comments. Those of you that watch our TV show, if you do, we appreciate you guys, all of your support. And I have a quick announcement about our television show. So you guys know that our show is on every week, several times a week. We're on about 20 times here in Vegas throughout the week. We're on across the entire state of Hawaii. We're on all of Southern California, Yuma, Arizona. Well, we just are entering 3 new markets. We're going to be on in Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Our television show is going to be on every weekend. We're on ABC. We're going to be on the CW as well. So check out our television show if you can. It's all about Vegas. And again, we're on every single week. Check out our channel so that you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are. All right, guys, that's it for this one. As always, please share your comments below. Let us know what you love about Vegas. Let us know about your experiences. And share with everybody what we should be checking out while we're down here. All right, guys, till next time. See you, Lisa. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Appreciate you guys.